Yeah,
It's too
yeah.
late. I already said southwest. This info should have been passed before. Doesn't matter now.
Why would that negative
Why are we
attitude?
on the Monarch spot
No,
for?
you don't understand. If I change orders midway, people don't know what the fuck they're doing, and it's annoying.
So where do you want this tent?
Why are you saying they're stupid? God damn.
Yes, everything is baby
Wait, when's
proof for a
training
reason.
again?
Now,
Now!
That was a joke, Steph.
Yeah,
Where do you want my
Steph!
tent? Let me
Sorry,
know.
what? When is
And
it?
just
just
make
one
a.
there, one here, one there, one here. Yeah,
Just here?
The fuck?
just one here.
What's this
Here
more?
where I am.
What?
Make it simple. Just one on the left, one on the right. Yeah, one here.
Yeah, sleeping
Well,
through
you
the
move it
fucking
back a bit.
training.
Is he?
We
I
do
don't know.
just want a bit of space. So what
Where
I
the
want would
fuck
be
is
for
that
people just
spud,
to fight
bro?
me.
You missed
So you want
the
it back
bush.
back here?
Shout out
this
to the
thick?
wall late.
Fuck,
Sure.
what the hell is the other one?
His sleeping pants
Yeah,
are
that's fine.
gone.
Yeah, that's fine. Whose tent is this?
That was mine. It was there before yours. What did you?
Well, his is too close. Just put yours here. Can you put yours here?
What the
Hold
fuck
on,
is
let me-
this circle, bro?
No,
We're
that's
not
not
making a circle.
Lag doesn't know how to draw a circle.
Agal.
This is
God
trouble
You have to,
fluid.
you have to tell people what it is that you're trying to make first before you start making it, because everyone's defaulting to trying to make a circle. So what type of shape are you trying to make here?
just a square, mate. And then you can fight inside the square. It's fine.
Why don't you just make it a circle? then?
Well, make a circle then. That's what I just said.
Fucking
Everyone-
NC education, bro.
Do a triangle.
Have you considered a dodecahedron?
I don't really know what the
What's so small?
dodecahedron is, I'm not gonna lie.
12
Nice.
You
sides.
don't know a lot of things, Steph.
This is true. But the things I
See?
do know are absolutely useless, so
Same.
who's the real one?
I
Same.
brought
Same.
Flint.
Again, not you.
Yeah, that's
Where do you
enough.
want my camp?
Because I just don't want people to run everywhere. You know, the idea is to just combo.
What the heck is happening here? Where do you want my camp?
Dual
No, you
meetings.
can't be fun, mate.
Sheesh.
This will do.
Okay.
Why are you
The
a
honest-
console? Sheesh.
Honestly, to
My
decline.
camp's not good enough for you, huh?
I can steal money.
So how
the
many
fuck are you
how many IGVG do we have?
Dual me agal.
I've got my
Yeah,
IG and
I'm-
my bruiser set to help in
Okay,
case
so
we are
no-
missing
no
one of the
one's
two.
here.
Still running there.
Ah! Ah!
Pylon OP.
What blade?
Pylon?
Everyone should be coming down. If you're in this Discord, get the fuck down to the beach. Taking too long.
Which
I'm
beach?
cutting
Just
down
go to-
trees so I can build fucking
That's.
camp.
I don't have the game installed at the moment, so
Why the camp is in the middle? Exactly.
Let's get down to the beach
No.
so I can figure out how many people we got.
Camping.
Otherwise, we're canceling.
Yeah.
Just move.
Page
What
past.
I had to look back there. I couldn't see anything.
Agal.
You see what I mean?
We were going to the fort.
No, I
No one
spammed
ever
it. I
said
tagged.
sword.
I
But I don't
tagged people twice in it. This is what
Go,
I
sir.
mean. Read, please.
Steph, come here.
Brain is a
Stressing me
mess.
out.
I was looking for a tag. I'm not gonna lie. Should've
Fuck.
tagged me.
Where is the beach?
Ah.
I even scrolled through Discord. Where'd you post it?
It's like
What do you?
okay,
I'm
hang
gonna
on,
tag
Steve.
you in it again. Where is it?
Again, where's the first tag?
Look, I'm gonna tag your name specifically.
Hey, who built a camp on me?
please.
There you go. Look in company chat.
Is
Someone
it
built
in
a someone built a camp on me. I'm stuck.
Oh shit.
My
Wait, that still exists?
Mate, that's like a little bit up, you know. That's lost in the
Twice.
Discord chat.
You can still
I
do
never
this?
complain. What the hell?
Ah, magic.
Oh, I'm on my way.
It was you, Steffi, wasn't it?
It's very good. Was it as good for you as it was for me?
That's what she said.
It really wasn't.
I don't think you can. Move back, John. I don't think that's how it works.
As long as you got some.
It's literally like 3 scrolls up of the
Oh
mouse
hell
wheel.
no. Oh hell no, bro.
You want them to read Honans? They only know war.
Jesus Christ.
See you guys. Hey guys.
What happens when you have double-digit IQ?
Jokes on you. I don't know if it's good or not.
Average IQ is 100.
I like your little wording there, Mr. Hollins.
Oh
You
yeah,
ever,
yeah,
ever
yeah. This
being
is
in
war
wars?
related, so if
Get
people
down
want to
to.
be in wars, they have to drag their ass here. Because I do not like. There is no one in our company, I think, for the most part, that are at the level where they're okay to be skipping trainings. Like
Even
they're able to
Scamp
make
is
it.
here,
They
and he's
need
not
to.
even in our company.
Send me an invite.
Just come down to Monarchs, Southwest Gate. Come to the beach.
Aha, Scampy got him.
It's near the settlement.
It's the same. It's the same exact zone that we've been using for the last
Oh, fuck, where are they?
5-6 months, maybe.
Sheep,
Also, you
are
should
you
be in
come down?
PvE if you're in PvP. Steph, you should probably go switch it.
Same with you,
And
Mice.
Mice.
No, I may. Fuck, I swear I'm flag.
Because we need to make groups in order to like just kind of showcase. Look, there should be a very quick training. I just want to make sure it goes smoothly, so it's done and dusted, and then we can
Throwing Steffi.
piece off.
You can't lift me, I'm too heavy!
These tents are making me depressed. What the fuck?
On, you're a bit far in front of us, bro. Come on. Jesus.
Crunchy? Shut the fuck up. It's only this tent that's out of position.
That is the
Yeah,
one
well,
under
look
the-
at-
Nah, that
put
tent
a
over there
on
is
me.
pretty bad over there.
Put a tent on me, yeah. Make it small, yeah. Yeah.
It just has to be a small one for sure, yeah.
Nice.
Not there, maybe,
No.
but. Oh, actually.
Just stopping them.
It's always on crunchy.
Can we form a group of 2 groups of 5, like one RGVG? Can just pick
Anzi, what are you
3
doing, bro?
bruisers, 1 healer.
Yeah, come here. Crunch.
Mm.
And.
Do you have 2 healers at least?
Ainsley.
AH is here
and
too.
Need another bruise. Actually.
No,
no,
he
stop.
asked, do we at least have 2 healers?
A musket.
That's not
What the
helpful.
heck? What's that?
Let me just respec real quick.
Wait, are we doing like 5v5 in this freaking small ass?
Uh-huh.
No. We're
Yeah,
literally just
we're gonna
going
do it in
over
there.
particulars that like. It's something that's been repeated but not really shown, and everyone keeps kind of saying that they understand what to do, but they don't because they're not doing it. People can keep telling us that they know, but at the end of the day, they're either not doing it or they do know, but they keep quiet when the rest of their team isn't doing it. So that then they end up just like failing because they're not
It'd
communicating.
be nice
that.
if you play your war build, because that's the whole idea, right?
Preferably, yeah. The shining probably won't be too helpful to you, Viking, just because it is related to every class besides musket and bow.
Where's
But
Viking?
thanks for coming anyway, bro.
Where's Viking? I can't see Viking.
He's in the Discord. He's
standing outside at the gate. Standing on the outside and looking in.
Shut up,
If
sheep.
you've got PvP on, go switch it to PvE.
Yeah,
It's just
sheep.
so
Fuck off.
people don't fuck with us while we're trying to go over it.
Let's go.
Go change to PvE.
No, I'm setting up.
No, I was talking to fucking sheep.
Not you.
Hang on! I have no skills equipped.
Hold up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Did you make a group?
No, I haven't made a group
It's
yet.
better if you make a group because me and you are both coming, so we may as well both have a group.
Can somebody invite me?
Make a group.
An IGVG. So who's an IGVG? I'll just pick you.
Invite Joe.
Where's Joe?
Yep.
Invite Joe. Joe's a VGIG.
Give me,
Sheesh is a bruiser, mice is a bruiser, sheep is a bruiser,
Do we have a healer?
and baby
Mice.
tank's a bruiser. Yeah, come to my group. Baby tank.
Isaac is here.
Healer, Isaac,
Lebag is here.
Lamac is a healer or bruiser.
Healer.
Healer.
Okay, we need another bruiser. We good? Oh, okay. Sheesh, mice. IGVG. Mice is bruiser.
Mice is bruiser. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Alright. Do you want to go through the other stuff first? The Discord
Which-
and all that?
You want to go over that one first? Okay.
Yeah, get that out of the way, all the admin stuff.
Yep. Where is it? So. How do I share this?
Bit low.
Can I even share this? Is this shareable? How do I share my Discord?
You can share screen,
Yeah.
but that'll just share everything. It's-
Okay, don't really want to do that. There are things that I'm hiding.
Just
Can you see this?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep, I can see your Discord.
What? What? Oh, shit, you said.
Yeah. We'll just go over what's it called? 5, 6, and 4 first, so it's in the wrong order. We'll just go over those ones first. Just to get the little like mini things out of the way. So most of you should know, at least, we're gonna try for our walls to start doing double Discord, which is the PTB, or you open up another browser and you open up a separate Discord on that browser. Now, this is required of everybody. Every single person is either to download Discord PTB or to open up a browser and have another Discord open so that they can double Discord. If you don't know how to do that, if you don't know what it is or how any of that shit works, just ask, essentially. Like, if you need help with setting it up, just ask literally anybody that's in leadership. All of them should know how to do it, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there is any that person that doesn't know how to do it. But if you need help, just ask. We really need people to get this PTB so that we can start comming a little clearer and a little cleaner. While we're on the topic of comms, some of you dudes need to change your in-game comms. Oh, fuck, I need to share a different screen now. Wait.
Yeah, you
My
just
bad.
after you download it, just test it first. You test it before the war. Don't do it in the war, like just before the war.
Yeah. Do it, like, just find a mate and hang out with them and fucking, talk to them about how it works and whatnot. So, for your in-game comms, right? I know a lot of you, not gonna say who, but a lot of you have your settings turned all the way to fucking like this for some reason. That shit's not helpful, especially during a war. If your volume settings are all the way up like this, there's no way you're gonna hear your group comms or the shock caller. So, and this is only during war times. You guys need to change this. Turn it down. You don't need to hear the shockwave. You don't need to hear. Look, you can hear it in the background in my stream. Like, you can hear the gravel from over there. You don't need to hear that. That's not helpful. So just make sure you guys sort this out. Turn your guys' settings down during war. I know some of you already know, but I'm literally just going over basics to make sure every single person is on the same page. Make sure your audio is turned down during war. You don't need to hear any of this bullshit for the most part. Going on to social, everyone needs to learn how to use this properly. So the reason we want you to use PTB is because the in-game comms is ass. It fucking sucks. It's scratchy and it disconnects you for no fucking reason half the time. So once you've downloaded to PTB and we're double discording and we're talking and using that instead of this, what you would do from now would be you'd turn this down, you turn it to 0. You'll turn this receive volume to 0. You'll turn your microphone volume to probably like 1 or 5. I normally do mine to 1. And then you'll turn your sensitivity up to whatever number you want to put it on. I normally just go with 80 to 100, and then I leave this on, always on. And then you go and not under this actually. Wait a minute. This. You go to speech to text and you turn this on. So what this entire setup does is you turn your speech to text on, you turn your microphone sensitivity all the way up, and you turn the rest of these down. And by doing that, you'll end up with a bubble above your head. Like, where is it? Can one of you talk in game? Whoever's in my group.
What up?
No, I meant like in the in game. Can you talk in game?
I am
Crunchy, can you
talking in
just say
game,
like?
bro.
Oh, there you go. Can
Hello?
you see this?
Hello? Hello?
So in my stream, you can see that you know,
Wait.
there's a bubble above people's heads when they speak, but I can't hear them in game. What this bubble does is just help you find your teammates. It makes it a lot easier for the healer. Makes it a lot easier to regroup if you can just have a giant bubble above your head. So having everyone do this exact setup, turn this to 0, turn this all the way up, leave this always on, and turn your microphone volume really, really low. When you do it like this and you have your speech to text on, it allows like your teammates inside your group
La
to
la la la.
kind of regroup a lot easier, and you'll be able to find everyone.
Yeah,
So
if you can't find somebody, just ask them to say
Crunchy.
something. Say, guys, say something, and then you'll see them.
yeah, exactly.
Hello?
So it really does help with finding your teammates. So this part that I'm talking about now, about having your microphone sensitivity up and your speech to text bubble turned on, it only comes second. This comes second after you do the PTB or the double Discord. You have to learn how to use your double Discord first before you set this up. So go do that first after this or during this, whenever you suit it. Probably at least today or tomorrow at the very least. Get that sorted tonight or tomorrow. Download the PTB and then sort out your your social and your accessibility settings for when we go into our next war, which is probably going to be on Tuesday. So make sure all that shit is sorted. Moving on, we also have gear checks. I don't know if you guys have all read the announcement, but there's a gear check stuff that we're doing. Pretty sure Steffi posted a link. Yeah, she did. She posted a link yesterday. It's the New World Character Builder with skills and equipment and perks. If you don't know how to use this app,
Just
take
send
a
me picture of your
screenshot.
gear.
Yeah, I was gonna say take a screenshot of all your gear and send it to somebody in the in the class content channel. Put in the class content channel in our Discord, and somebody in leadership will get it sorted. If you don't know how to do it, just ask somebody that does know how to do it. Now, if you do know how to do it and you're being lazy, fucking do it yourself. Don't be lazy. Do that shit yourself if you know how to do it. But yeah, so those are pretty much the only two things unrelated to actual gameplay. This is more about related to comms and your gear. So those are the only two things to go over. Oh, before we go on to the actual clump fighting stuff, healers. I don't know if you have been paying attention, but there's a bug going around where. Oh, Steph, do you know how to explain the bug properly?
Basically, if someone in our if an ally in our war, so if I had 300 focus and you have 301 focus, when your sacred touches my sacred, it stops my sacred from healing. So everyone
no.
needs to be other way around.
No,
No,
it does.
let's say
the higher one.
let's say it's side by side. Let's say the sacred ground is side by side, and the left side is 301 focus, and the right side is 300 focus. When you touch to the left side, the higher focus one, and you move to the right one, which is 300 focus, which is less than the left one, you'll not get heals until the left one expires. You can actually test it now if you want.
Nah, I take your word
It's
for it.
fucked.
But so since that's a thing now, we want all of our healers to be running the exact same spec just until the bugs fix. I don't think they're gonna fix it anytime soon. So we really need every single healer to be building the exact same focus.
What's the focus?
We've kind of decided on 300, 200. It
Yeah.
seems
200
pretty
con,
safe.
300 focus.
Yeah, 300 focus, 200 con. That will be the default. I'll be
Is it
posting about this later during
310?
our.
No,
Just
okay.
wait.
310
I mean-
or
300 is
whatever.
okay.
Just go
Is
300,
it
dude. To make
300
it,
or 310? If you got 200 con?
300. You.
just go
I don't
300.
care
Yeah.
what con you have. Just
Yep.
have 300.
Okay, so it's
Somebody
300
Yeah,
needs
it's
to
focus.
specify
300.
something
We'll
for
just
the
go
timer.
300. I'm saying now we're going 300. It doesn't matter now. So carrying on, everyone's going 300. I'll post about it later. Until that's fixed, we're all going 300, 200. Okay, clean, easy, dunzo. Hug, did you want to? Oh, actually, no. No. Do one more thing before we actually go to the comp fight. So within your guys' groups, you guys already had like established leaders that I've kind of picked throughout the last month or so. Some of these leaders are gonna have to change, and some of your guys' groups, you're gonna have to learn to talk before the war. So, for example, if I put you with a random group, you really need to talk to your group about who's doing what. And what I mean by that is you all need to pick one bruiser, right? One bruiser. That bruiser is your lead bruiser. Every other person is playing off of that dude. If he goes left and he says, let's go left, you're going left. If he's like diving into a clump, you're following up after him, okay? You're not like, you can create your own clumps, whatever, but for the most part, you're playing off this one bruiser. And the only reason we're saying this is because the teams from the VODs that we've seen, the ones that have a lead bruiser, like Shish's group, for example, their group normally excels compared to the other groups in terms of like getting things done because they're all playing around the one dude. Everyone plays around him. Everything that happens goes around that one person, and they play around that. Whereas if in the other groups where they don't have an established lead bruiser, you kind of sometimes, split like 80% of the entire war. You aren't really together for a lot of the time. So if you end up in a random group, and if you end up in a group that isn't your static group, make sure you just talk to just figure out within your group who's leading, like who's the person that you're following, so that you all know who to play with. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We can go into the clump fighting part now, Hug.
Yep. Okay.
The 5v5 part. Did you want me
Yeah.
to?
So I suppose just following up from that. So every time I go to war, uh, pick the bruiser that you follow, and have a second guy that you can follow in case the first guy sort of dies. So then that first guy leads. If that first guy dies, just follow the next guy, and then the next guy just takes over and say, "Hey, follow me," and you go on here. And if both those guys die, then just regroup and then come back. Help whoever's around there for until they come back, and then regroup. Go.
Yeah.
And that's basically what you need to do. That's clump
Is that
fighting.
crunchy?
Someone sleeping?
Is that crunchy?
Sleeping.
Hold on.
It's Crunchy's missus.
Oh,
What happened?
Crunchy,
it's
you might.
Crunchy's girlfriend.
Can we just mute up in the Discord so we can listen to what
Yeah.
Oh,
Miami's saying?
Carry on, bro. Carry on.
somebody's snoring. So what we've noticed
Sorry,
in a
guys.
lot of these fights at the moment, a lot of the in the war, I think our clump fights can improve a little bit. Most of us know sort of roughly what needs to be done already, but it's a lot harder in the war to sort of do it. So the whole idea about tonight would be to practice exactly those sort of combos that we sort of all know already, but maybe need to just play around with it a little bit. Learn the distance, learn the timing, so then we can sort of it becomes sort of second nature to us. But it all starts with your lead bruiser, your engager, and then the other guy sort of following up. So that's the whole idea about this whole thing tonight.
To
Now,
oh sorry, I
Yep.
was just going to
Yeah, go on.
say to kind of go off what Arg's saying. If you look at my stream, this is kind of what we're going to be practicing. I know some of this shit might seem very simple to use, but I've watched your guys' VODs. I can say 80% of all your guys' VODs, you are not doing the combos. You all know what the combo is for the most part, I think. Like I think a lot of you guys who have played for ages know what a general good combo should look like, but it's not happening. So whatever's stopping you from doing this combo, I don't know, change that, stop doing it, or do more of something else so that you start doing it more often. Because I feel like a lot of you know the combos that you're supposed to be doing, but they're not happening. You aren't doing them as often as you probably should, and you're not doing them as kind of as much as a
Consistent.
yeah, you're not doing them consistently with your group. Essentially, you might be doing them solo, for example. But yeah, this is the general like setup for how a typical engagement will 90% of the time look like. So you got your lead bruiser, right? You've already established who that might be. I don't know who that might be in your group, but let's just say you picked fucking Arg. Let's say Arg's the lead bruiser and I'm follow up, right? So Arg's thrown his Gravwell. You know, he's got I don't know, 5 people. He's got 5 people in that Gravwell, right? He goes into that clump. Oop, why did I do that? My bad. He's gone into the clump. He's sundering Shockwave and he's gone for a Maelstrom. During that time period of him sundering and Maelstroming, let's say Stakes come along and scream Oblivion. So Arg's throwing Gravwell, he's gone to Shockwave, and during that time period, Stake has screamed an Oblivion and decayed. Right? That person's fucking dead. Whoever was in that bomb, those 5 people, they're practically fucking dead. At least 2 of them are gonna die, I feel. So Arg throws Grav, he goes to Shockwave and Maelstrom. Whoever the VG might be, let's just say it's Stake. Stake goes in, he scream Oblivions, and then after that initial bomb has gone off, right? After that initial bomb's gone off, whoever your other 2 bruisers are, they just follow up. Follow up with whatever the fuck they've got left. So, you know, let's say they've got fucking, you know, Sundering Wrecking Ball. They do that combo, Sundering, then Wrecking Ball, and then the minute the lead Gravwell, the lead bruiser's Gravwell disappears, you throw your Gravwell. You consistently lock them down so that they can't move. During this whole time, the healer needs to hold their fucking sake. Hold your sacred. Don't drop it before the fight starts. Drop it as this dude. Drop it as this dude goes into the actual clump that he made. The minute this guy goes into a fight, that's where your sacred ground is supposed to be. So, actually, let's
I'm so
practice that
sorry to
now. Can we
interrupt
have
you, but
those?
Sheepy and Greedo, can you guys like pay attention?
Yeah,
You
we
got
got
all
we got
fucking
the
day to
stream
have
up.
duels
We
and
got the
shit.
stream
Like,
up. We got the
yeah,
stream
but
up, mate.
we all got all day to fucking have duels, but we're all here. We're just fucking gonna respect what Honus has to say, and we're just gonna shut
We're
up for a
literally
second and
talking
like
in
listen to
group
them.
chat,
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
And then
Let's
need-
not
we
have
don't need
this
to
convo
lecture.
right now. I don't care.
Don't need the lecture, mate.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Guys,
yeah,
stop,
yeah,
stop,
yeah, yeah.
stop.
Shut up.
It's enough.
Okay, so we're gonna have my group and Arg's group just kind of practice this. So the people that are in my group just come over here to where I'm at. I'm just gonna throw a grab so you can see me. And Arg's group just go on the opposite side.
Yeah, so for this one here, do you want to just show what it looks like, what the clump looks, the combo looks like first? So we'll duel, and then we'll just stand here and you just combo on us and see how bad it looks. Like if you get it right, right. So the healer, who's our healer? Isaac. Isaac. So we're not gonna do anything. We're just gonna stand here and just drop heals when we get clumped.
Okay.
Right. We'll just try to live through it. Like just stand here and see how it looks. Come closer.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we're just gonna stand here and then you combo until we know what a perfect combo sort of looks like. So then at least come closer.
Can you?
Isaac? Just come in, mate. We're not doing anything. Just drop heals on us and then let them combo on us. We do you want me to start it or you start it?
Can you start it?
Okay, I am going to dual player group.
No, not player, not group. Yeah, yeah. Accept that, everyone.
So we're just
So-
gonna stand here, guys, and let them combo us.
Okay, so just to go over it again, I'm gonna serve as lead bruiser just for this example, just so you know what it looks like. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna Gravwell. I'm gonna Shockwave, and during that time frame, Stake's gonna come up behind me, scream
come in,
Oblivion,
Isaac.
and then you two boys hold your Gravwell until the first Gravwell pops. Okay. So once that Gravwell pops, then you re-engage with your Gravwell. We're just trying to lock them down, and then wait. You only got 4 people.
Isaac hasn't accepted it. Yeah, no.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes,
It doesn't
yes,
really
yes,
matter too
yes.
much. It's
Don't
okay.
worry.
Okay, so I'm gonna go in now. I'm going into this clump. I'm throwing my Gravwell. Gravwell here. Come. We're gonna go. Bomb them. Bomb them. Dead. Not even close. You see the
Didn't even
difference?
get my second gravel out.
And,
Yeah,
and
neither.
that's what I mean. If everyone can do that particular combo, they're fucking dead, bro. Like everything's dead. And if everyone can do that consistently, repeatedly, over and over and over into these guys' clumps, the chances are that the people we're fighting are going to be too scared to walk up to us, so they're going to have to think twice.
So the next one, let's try this again. Except we're gonna try and stun you, right? So then that's where the second guy and the third guy needs to really work it out. Whether they pass the destiny first to stagger us and then follow up, right? So because we're like normally we're gonna fight back, right? So the idea would be
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So we're gonna try and because if we get stunned, if we get grabbed, we're gonna try and stun you. So then the second guy can like path of destiny or whatever, and then follow up. So let's see what it looks like. So then at least, and then we'll
So-
practice it.
Let me just say this beforehand. I'm going to get hit by the shockwave, whatever shockwave comes out first from you guys, and then you two bruisers just have to figure out what's the best option there to then continue that chain. One of yous have to land the shockwave. I'm just putting that out there. So whoever that may be between the two of you, figure out which one of you need to
Alright.
land that shockwave. Just look for your opening.
Yeah.
Okay, we're walking up to the point. There's a clump there. I'm going in here. This is the clump. I'm going in. I got stunned. Nah, you didn't break it. You both got shockwaves. You need to. If you know they're gonna do a shockwave, right? Just stop. Just
Go
stop. Just
again.
stop. Come back. Come back. Come back. If you know, right? If you can see the shockwave coming out, just dodge it. Like I'm purposely getting hit. You boys need to kind of iframe whatever's coming. Just give it a second. Let's try it again. So give it like a second before you come up behind me. Me and Steak should always be at the front. We're going in first. You two boys just come in after us. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going up to the point. This is a clump here. I'm throwing my gravel. Gravel on me. Scream, 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 scream. Yeah, and that's kind of how that works. Even though there's two of them still... Okay, he died anyway. But even though there was two of them initially
boss.
alive after the bomb, the other three pretty much couldn't fight back. They're technically instant dead. And that's what we want everyone to be doing. Now let's... Yeah, we want
Let other
everyone to be
people have
doing
a go.
that
So
particular
the,
bomb.
huh? Is there anything else you want to sort of show
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
or?
Actually, let's just swap players in and out so that we can
Yep.
kind of...
I think the other thing to try what I want to get out of this is I want people to see what it feels like because the idea is you have to be close enough to be able to assist, right? Like especially the two bruisers and the IGVG, they have to be close enough, not too close that you'll get clumped as well. So the idea would be like, there's a distance between you, so then if somebody got grabbed, not everybody get grabbed, but close enough that if you are engaging, you can actually assist. Because if you're too far away, say like I'm here, I'm all the way up here, and like my team is all the way over there, now my grab here, it's very hard for them to engage. Like they can't come and help me.
Yeah.
So learn the distance, so then you know how close to each other you need to be, but far enough that if you do get grabbed, because soon we'll do a proper 5-on-5. So it is a small area, but you need to be close enough, but still far enough that maybe if you get grabbed, only two of you get grabbed, for example. That's the whole idea. And this whole thing here, you have to go, you know what? If I walk into one of these guys, who are the people you want to kill first? For example, like maybe the priority target is the fucking IGVG or the healer. If they come too far to the front, because they have to be close enough to be effective. If they're too far to the front, maybe, and then they are sort of spread out, you might want to go, they might be your priority target. You go hard on them, they can't scream, and you can scream and you can Oblivion, they're fucked. So that's something you got to keep in mind and consider and play around with, so then you have an idea in your team. And so then when you go out there into the war, that's what you do. You look for these priority targets in those clumps. It's not always the bruiser.
Yeah, but just to go back on the whole, just doing a proper 5-man clump bomb, which is what this is for, just the clump fighting part. So can we just rotate people in and out and just have people like just try the combo?
Can we maybe start a few groups and then the guys left over can swap in and out?
Of the same classes though.
Do we have like
bruisers?
Is there any IGVG? The IGVG should stand on one side. So like maybe get all the IGVG.
No, wait. IGVGs, come over here. Where I'm throwing my gravel.
Go.
It's at the back left. It's closer to the river. Just if you're IGVG, just stand over here, please, just so I can see how many of us we have, so I can put some groups together. Okay, it looks like we've got 3. Okay, we've got 3. If you're, well, that means everybody else is either a bruiser or a healer, right?
If you haven't got a team yet, come over here. A healer. Can all the healers come over to me? Over here.
Okay, so healers over there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that means everybody.
Yep. And the bruisers that don't have a team, just over here.
Oh, Dex erasure. That's fine.
Any?
Calm down, Asia.
Bruisers.
Can I make a suggestion on the access? Can we have one group like trying their best to dodge, and then the other group trying their best to kill, and then we just kind of switch over? I feel like that would be a good way to kind of practice.
Yeah, I think we just set a few groups first, and then we work out. So how many groups do we have now? We've only got 2 full groups, right? So we don't have enough bruisers, or how many bruisers here?
No, we don't actually. I'll switch to VG so I can practice. We got a lot of healers.
We got a lot of healers, a lot of. We got a good amount of RGVG, which is good.
If you're a bruiser, which I know some of you boys are, pop over here where I asked you to be.
Over here, guys.
Not a very difficult thing. For those that don't play any of the 3 roles that was just said, I'm sorry. This was
Oh,
yeah,
I bet they can come
I
in
did not
just
take
one.
that into account.
We've got Scamby's RGVG.
Discrimination.
Can one RGVG can say maybe yeah, one
Okay,
RGVG pick a healer?
We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. IGVG players, just come over and grab a healer, and then go and grab 3
Blast
bruisers.
all over again. Can't wait to be picked last.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't even grab anybody. I've got a group. Lol.
Yeah, so if you've got a group already, get out of there.
Okay, let me just close my group.
I'm already in yours.
Oh.
I've got to close my group. Just stay in your section where you're supposed to be. Once you've got a group, piss off over to somewhere that isn't next to everybody else. I'm just gonna grab any bruisers. I don't really care who. I'm just gonna grab some people.
Look, it doesn't have to be 5 on 5. I think even 4 is okay, so at least we get some practice. Because sometimes you're
4's
not gonna
okay.
have 5 people. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're gonna have 4.
Yep. Once you're in my group, come over by me, please. I'm just gonna drop Oblivion so you can see where I'm at. Okay, yeah, we've got 4. Who's another VG player that's got a group? Doesn't have to be a full 5-man, can be 4 people. It does not matter.
We have a full group over here.
Okay, Joe, can you take your team to the opposite side of where I'm standing?
5-man.
Or wait, or Calamai, sorry? Hold on, Calamai's already here. Calamai, can you... for fuck's sakes.
What do you want?
You're... Okay, you're already there.
Okay. Isaac, come out. Let them have a go.
Everyone that's not supposed to be in these groups, just get out for a second, please. So, Blow, can you just be the lead bruiser for our group, just to practice it? I don't know who wants to... Crunchy, you can be lead for theirs, I guess, when they engage.
Alright.
Okay, so... And I know this is kind of repetitive, but I really feel like some of this has to be drilled into you, just so you know it without even having to be told to do it. So Crunchy, your guys group can go first, and just like doing the combo, just doing the combo cleanly, non-stop, without ever having to think about it. That's kind of where I want to be at. Did you get that?
I did.
Yep.
Okay, so we're just gonna like purposely get hit. Alpha or Mick, can you just drop a sacred when they do go in on us, just to kind of see how much they can go through on the healing part. So do you boys know what you're supposed to be doing? Okay, didn't even say anything. Right, we're already on a good start, Crunch.
Hey, we're fine. They knew what to do.
I mean, he's done the combo exactly the way it was supposed to be done. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
But
It's what you want. You want synergy or what?
Yeah, I did. But hold on, can you res us or in the duel?
Oh, yeah, we'll
Watch
just
out! Get out! Get out!
Get out, guys. Come.
Get out! Okay, scum, fuck off.
That's what you wanted.
So did that feel like easy for you? Like, do you understand how like strong that combo is? Like, there's no fighting. Like, if you land the initial shockwave and the scream, there's literally no way for them to fight back. They're fucking dead. Obviously, they can dodge, like what Calamai said. You know, they could dodge whatever. But in general, this combo will more than likely land at least half the time that you do it, at the very least. And if it does land, those people are fucking dead. So everyone kind of needs to know how to do this combo. Hold on, we're just gonna try it on you now, Crunch.
Alright.
Deny that, decline it.
You asked just.
I sent
Fuck
the
off,
wrong one.
Skep.
Scumpy, I will fucking kick you, mate. Okay, I sent a group duel.
So
After this, we're gonna swap in Joe's and Steak's group. You guys are just gonna do the exact same thing. Just do it. Like,
So we
literally, just both of you do it once, and then
So
you can
we-
practice it yourself in private whenever you have the time to do so. And then we're just gonna practice the disengagement. Okay, so Snow's going in. Yep, Scream, Oblivion. Yeah, pretty much. It's exact same result. It was only like 3 seconds, right? That's like a 3 to 4 second engagement, and everything fucking dies. So if everyone can get that kind of drilled into their head to do, that'd be great. Okay, next groups. Just look. Next groups go in. Joe and Steak? Joe and Steak's group. Just go in and give it a try as well.
With 3 people here on Stakes Group.
We're still in a duel, by the way, huh?
No, cancel it. Just cancel it. Where's
We've got
so
4 people.
pick your sides. Can you just go onto your side just so I can tell who's on what group?
Wait. I'm in the wrong side. Sorry. Oops. Where's Joe?
Ah,
Come over
you
here.
fucking spud.
Sorry, mate.
Wait, your group's only got 3 people.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
Steak, can
We've
you
got
grab?
4
Just
at the
grab 2 bruises. It doesn't matter who. Just grab somebody. Grab some bruises. It doesn't matter. Just grab somebody.
Bruises.
If I have
Everybody
to swap
just
to bruiser in the time that it takes one of you 9 to 15 bruises that are here, I'm gonna get pissed.
2 bruises are good. Okay.
We've got 5.
Okay, cool. Okay, so within your own groups, decide who your bruisers are. If you're not supposed to be in there, get the fuck out. So have you all decided who your lead bruisers are? It really doesn't matter who. Just pick one.
Yep. We'll follow Sheesh on ours.
Yep.
Okay, so who's going like? Look, I know it's
I am.
repetitive, but you just need to go. Just try the combo, just so you know what it looks like and what you're supposed to be doing.
So who? Do we fight or do you want to try your combo first just to see what it feels like?
Well,
Who has
everyone
to-
just has to go through the rotation of doing the combo at least once, so they know what it looks like.
Okay. Give it a go. So we'll just stand here.
Alright.
So yeah, remember, call your gravails, call your screams. It also just helps in the future for when we do
We're
wars.
just gonna stand here.
Alright,
Obviously, take into account it's not going to be a standstill, but yeah,
Yeah,
just to practice the
Gravel
idea
up,
of it.
gravel up. Grabbing the clump on the left.
The sacred baby.
And pretty much, yeah, it's pretty much fucking done. Just res each other, bro. Just pick everybody up. But yeah, that's pretty much what I want as well. Just like to call your guys' abilities. I know I asked you not to talk in the Discord, but just for this part, just talk, just for your combos, just to kind of mimic a war situation, just like you're in a war.
Oh, go again, guys. When your cooldowns are up, so we're gonna try and defend this time, and then combo you back. Ready? Stay inside so it's close. Because ideally in a war, this is the this is the time when you go. You know what? I can engage or I can disengage, right? So you stay sort of close enough. This is probably the right distance, so you can engage on them and they can engage on you, and you have to practice knowing what to do if they engage on you, or if you engage on them. You know what I mean? All right, go when you're ready. We're gonna fight back, guys. You engage if you want.
Hold on, wait. If we're gonna talk in Discord, like the comms with the combos and stuff, pretty much I only want this team to be talking where I'm standing. You guys might have to talk in game or something, just because like if these are both talking in the same spot, it's kind of dumb.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go for it, bro. So you're just gonna practice the combo tank. You're gonna just like go into the clump.
I just need someone to start the duel. I can't start it for some reason.
Oh, we were already
You're in
inside
a duel.
the duel, man.
Not in it.
Okay, wait. Leave. Forfeit.
Forfeit. Yeah.
Just wait. I'll start again when we're all out of combat. Okay.
Just remember, come as if you're in a war. Guys on this, I don't know what to call this. On this side that I'm standing at, the guys that are standing at the same side that I'm standing at, just pretend you're in a war situation and come as if you are in a war. Whereas the guys on the other end,
Joe's not in
if
it.
you're gonna com in game. Try not to
I don't
scream in Discord.
Alright, we ready?
We're missing one bit, sir.
Yeah, it's Joe. Start.
Alright. Clump on the left, that's my graph.
The sacred baby.
Just got counted there, very hard. There was no scream. Oh, was there? Did you scream?
Whoever the VG was on Blue Snow's team didn't call their obliv.
Yeah, he did scream. Okay, yeah, he's talking. Yeah, he's got himself muted. Okay. I don't really want to go back and forth on this exact same thing though for too long, just because it's going to take like an hour or two just to do this one thing. So let's just practice the actual combo itself, so people know what the combo looks like instead of going back and forth on it for too long. People's attention spans are going to drop after like an hour. So has your
Can we have one
team
with mics call their abilities just like one time?
we'll do that with Arg's team. Arg, when you do yours, pretend as if you're in a. They're just gonna take the combo with the sacred
Okay.
ground underneath them. Just com as if you're in a war, bro. So start your duel, do that, and then we can move on to something that I think is
On
very
me, guys.
important, which is disengagement.
Yeah, I'll lead.
So Arg's your lead bruiser. Joe's gonna be follow up for the scream, so on and so forth.
Okay, guys, on me. I'm gonna grab. Get in there, stun.
Yeah, that was pretty much. So yeah, as long as everyone understands what the combo looks like, and even if I put you with a random group and they're not doing it, I want you to tell them how they're supposed to be doing it, right? Like if you are in a war with a group that you don't really know and they're constantly doing the wrong shit, pull them up on it. Like tell them a combo so that they know how to engage. If they're not engaging properly and you don't know them, help them. Tell them what they need to do. Like don't just let them throw dumbass grab wells at nothing. Tell these guys that they need to be doing this, they need to be doing that, so that you guys can actually function better. Because I know sometimes I can put you with random groups. So to those that do get put in random groups, you just need to com to your team what they should be doing. Because a lot of the time, when I watch the VODs, people are just not like they know what to do, but they're not telling their team what they should be doing, so they just end up not doing it that well. Did you have a thing for disengagement, Arg? I don't think I could find it.
I mean, if you wanted to practice the disengage, we would need the other team to sort of fight back as well. So the other team would need to try and survive. And after we do our combo, we need to just walk away so they don't kill us. Right? So you'd go in, you do your so the idea would be, because at the moment they're just dying. You'd go in, you do your grab well, right? You do your stun, you melt them, but sometimes they stun you in between. So after you do all your combos already, you need to just disengage, do your last stun, and get out. So that should be something we get sort of used to. If you've got no more cooldown, right? It's okay to try and get your one or two hits, but you shouldn't be in the clump trying to hit people. Just move out and hit the edge. The guys on the edge, like you can hit guys on the edge, because if you're in the clump, all you're doing is take damage.
Sorry, I'm just gonna backtrack a little bit because Slifu and Mick have both said some pretty valid stuff. The only reason it wasn't included is just because we didn't want to make it too long. Last time we made the training too long and people kind of lost focus. But yeah, ruins are a good way to help with your combos. They make you run into a clump, you can use your vines if you don't have a screen, for example, and it locks them down. You got your cleansing pod as well. Make sure you're popping those. But I feel like those are things we always tell people in a war to do anyway. But just putting that out there, just always remember if you're getting clumped on, pop your cleansing to walk away. Use your heart ruin to get out of the situation, so on and so forth. I don't want to stay on the topic too long, so
I
go on.
think just one more thing when it comes to communication, right? Like, so now that you see how important it is that everybody's got their cooldowns and whatnot, after you engage or when you're about to engage, you need to be calling out what you have, what you don't have. So everybody's got to go, I've got grab or I don't have any stun. So at least then the lead guy understands what support he or she isn't going to have. You know what I mean? And the healer would have to call out like no sacred ground, no sacred ground. So then at least or 5 seconds of sacred ground. So then the lead guy will go, shit, I'm going to wait a little bit. Let me know when you have it. But let me know when you have it. Okay, you got it. I'm going to engage. Drop it on me. Drop it on me now. I'm going to, you know what I mean? So it is important you call what cooldowns you have, especially the important ones. So your grab's a good one, right?
Grav,
Your thundering
Scream,
shockwave's a
Sacred
good
Grav.
one.
Yeah, and Sacred
Your
Ground.
sacred ground is a good one. So call all those when you've dropped them, when you don't have them.
Yep.
All
I know
right?
it can be a lot of talking for some people, but honestly, if you had a 5-man group that was all doing that, like you're just gonna perform better on average. Like on average, the people that do that just perform better, even if they're not as good as like the person they're fighting. They're just gonna be performing better than the people that aren't using it.
Yeah.
It can be a little long, but yeah.
So the combos you got to just learn the distance for the combo. You need to call out your important cooldowns. You need to call out your important cooldowns, and what else was it? And disengage when you've used all your disengage when you've used all your combos. After you use your combo, you can walk out. don't do nothing. Walk out and hit the guys on the outside. Right?
Hold up. On that topic, before we go on with that, to the guys that are using Whirlwind and Charge to go into a clump and then dying the minute they get in there, don't do that. If you die the first 2 times by doing that in a clump and you continue to keep doing it, and I know there are people because I watch their VODs, stop doing it. Your Whirlwind's not there so that you can spin into a clump, and your Charge isn't there so that you can charge directly into a Shockwave. Hold these abilities. They're not abilities you need to use to charge into a clump that's like 4 meters in front of you. You can just walk to it. Just walk to the clump. Um, your disengagement, those are the abilities you could use to disengage. Hold your not your shockwave. Hold your charge and hold your whirlwind. You can use them to disengage from a fight that looks bad. You can also use your wrecking ball to disengage. You can use it to stun and then walk off.
Is there? Sorry. Which one is either of them better, or does it just not really matter? Which one? Like
It
over
depends.
whirlwind or charge?
If you're heavy, bro, just go whirlwind.
Okay.
Honans, I'm not
Yep.
sure if you're talking in game or.
Yeah, he is. He probably
I'm
is.
talking in game.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think do we want to have people practice a little bit with this combo, where they just find their own, like say one group left, one group right, they can just fight with each other, and if you don't have a group, you can just watch for a bit and you can just join in.
Yeah. How many people do we need? 4 people per group.
Yeah, I mean 4 is probably enough. Like you don't need 5. If you have 5, you have 5. But sometimes you have a 4 versus 5. You know what I mean? But the whole idea would be, guys, don't run around everywhere, because you want to be able to just learn to fight in close like sort of small areas. Because in war, that's what you're going to be doing.
Yeah. So.
Right? So you've got to be close enough to engage, but far enough from each other not to get clumped.
So
And
to
then if you
double
get
back.
clumped, learn to disengage.
So to double back on that, that literally all comes back to whoever the fuck your lead bruiser is. If your lead bruiser is getting ready to pick a fight and the healer's following that dude and you guys are somewhere else, you're in the wrong spot. I don't care if there's a healer that you're literally doing no damage to, unless you're going to kill that healer within the next 10 seconds, go do something else, like go use your AoE at the clump. Or I don't care if there's a bruiser or there's a person on the enemy team that you know is like one of your mates and you want to chase them. Do that in OPR. Don't do that in the war. We're not exactly like so good that we can fuck around that much, because we're not. So don't go chasing names in wars. Like you can leave that shit to OPR or in 3v3s or open world. If you want to hunt names, do that during then. Don't do it during the war. Yeah, that's all. Karen.
Okay. You can go down to different channels in your group and then just go look for people to fight. Just try it back and forth, back and forth. Like you just fight, but then in this, try to combo and go again. Try to combo and go again, and see how you feel. And then if you don't have a group, just go stand next to somebody, and then they can just swap you in. Have a go. I mean, we can just go into the comps, the different comps, just to see how you guys talk. Because the whole idea is communication, so it'd be good just to see how you guys communicate.
Couldn't we just go OPR then? Because we're all
We can. We may not have enough teams. That's all. So do we have?
There's about 30 of us here, I think.
Okay.
Anybody? Oh, nah. Okay, that's a lie. There's about 20 of us.
Because I think we have a lot more healers and IGVG than bruisers, which is weird because normally we have too many bruisers.
I mean,
that's also.
Yeah, it's also just to kind of because we've kind of just spoke about everything we wanted them to do. Everything else is just situational awareness along with like experience.
Yeah, so if you haven't had a go at all, just have a go. Just have 1 or 2 goes.
Does anybody want to try the combo? Essentially, is what Ark's saying. Does anybody want to try just doing the fucking thing again, or practicing what's it called? Fighting against a different group, like a 5-man group. Is there any groups in this Discord that want to try fight another 5-man group that's made?
We can fight here so people can watch. You know, it's okay to watch as well, just to see what it feels like. Like they can see the distance from a different angle. Anybody want to come into the circle?
Get your group together. I'll fight your group. Alright, I need another bruiser. Can you just get out of the circle if you're not in the thing? Steak, I'm grabbing you. I'm grabbing Mice as well, and I'm grabbing. Oh, that's it. I think that's all I can grab. Yeah, the circle. Faye, hop out the circle, please.
Sorry if I missed anything important.
Faye. Is Faye here? Faye, can you help out the circle? I don't think she can hear me. Oh, yeah, she heard me. Thank you. So have we actually tried both teams doing the exact same combo and seeing how that works?
Yeah. So now we can just go at it. Like so, once the duel starts, I'm gonna try and spread my group up so that we're not too close to each other, and we're gonna try and
Okay.
get you,
I'll
and
do
you're
the
gonna
same.
try and get us.
Yeah. Okay. So during this entire thing, right? During this thing, I want us to, the minute we can identify which team is losing team, you need to identify how to get the fuck out of that clump. You win, all right? The losing team that's losing their clump, you win by getting outside of the camp's range. And winning team, you win by killing us before we can get out, essentially. I know it's a pretty tight zone and you can probably just charge out in one hit, but just want to give that a try anyway. So we're all going to go into this clump. We're just going to fight. Whatever team starts losing instantly, they have to figure out and notice when they're losing and instantly just get the fuck out. Just charge out. You need to leave. You need to get out of that fight. Oh, I need to put my bruiser set on because I'm in the wrong build. Yeah. Can you send the invite? I can't trade for some. I can't do it for some reason. Oh, slightly lift the grip. What the fuck? Hold on. There's only 4. Ah, it doesn't matter. There's only 4 of us. Doesn't matter. So just spread out a little bit. If you're not in this duel, I'm gonna call your name. Get the fuck out of the tents. Okay, going on. Right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Let's just start fighting.
Go. On me.
Okay, I got grabbed.
There you go. Stun, guys.
I got a grab over here, safe. Okay, we're losing. You need to get out. Losing, get out. Losing, get out. Identify when you've lost and get out. Yep, Mice got out. Steak's starting to leave as well. No, he got caught. It's fine though. That's worth it. So we only had 4 people, but still, same principle applies. The minute you go into a clump fight and you're definitely not winning, you need to leave. Don't stay there trying to fight it because we don't want to give up any ground. Just leave. Drop the ego and get out. You can always re-engage later with the rest of your group, like what Mice is doing, but by himself. So it's kind of the same thing. But can you see that Mice got out? He's come back to the clump and he's re-engaging. Now, this would also depend on obviously his team being alive, which would be us. But he done the right thing. He disengaged and he came back in to start the fight again. Oh, I need to forfeit. I don't want to lie on the ground. Okay, is that was simple enough to understand? Like I don't know if that's if I can get any easier.
Why did you guys chase him to the outside?
They're not very smart. Okay, so
Come on.
to the people in the Discord, right? Just to the guys in here. Did you understand what we went over today? I know it was very simple shit, but I know for a fact that you aren't doing it because I've watched the VODs. So, do you understand what it is that we're just trying to convey here with this whole thingamabob before we allow everyone to start giving back, feedback and whatnot?
I understand. Does everybody else? We need more feedback, guys.
If you don't get it, don't sit there and say you do, because I know for a fact that I've had to do it the last training. I had to redo it again for about 40 to 45 minutes with the people that told me they understood like 2 weeks later. So if you really don't understand what's trying to be conveyed here, just say so. Just so I can say it again, just to make sure you understand.
Communicate with the homies.
Pretty much, like, figure out who's leading your group, figure out whose grab well you're following up on. The VG player, you need to stick to that lead bruiser, like fucking stick to him. Don't even go anywhere else. Stay to that bruiser. You're not gonna kill shit by yourself. So stick to whoever the fuck your lead bruiser is, and don't leave him. He is your leader. He is the one you're screaming for, and he is the one that you're oblivion for. Healers, pretty much just calm your sacreds. Don't just drop them when we're moving forward. Losing a little, no, dude, don't send me a tool invite. Losing a little bit of HP from your member isn't that big of a deal. You can always say like he's not gonna die when he's lost like 2k HP. You can, that's fine. That's not gonna end them. Just hold your sacreds to the actual clump forms, which the lead bruiser will majority of the time be making. And make sure that if you're a VG IG player, don't just go screaming one dude by himself unless it's like a super high priority target. for the most part, you want to be holding your Scream and your Oblivion for the clumps that your bruisers make. So don't just spam the cunts, because it's not helpful. But yeah, outside of that, that's pretty much all it was.
Yeah.
We just wanted
So
to make sure people understood
we
those
want to
things.
hear, what we want to hear in comms would be, I have Oblivion, I have Scream, right? I have Sacred Ground, and from the bruiser would be, Sacred Ground on me or just on me. Now, on me would mean the Scream needs to go down, the Oblivion needs to go down, and the Sacred Ground needs to go down. And then for the from the supporting bruisers, on me would be, if he's thrown the grab well, if you're close enough, you can pass of destiny just to interrupt shit, so then your lead bruiser can actually do a stun, because the path of destiny will sort of stagger them. But you just make sure, like, you're not doing it from too far away. That's why the distance is very important. You can do a path of destiny, or you can go in there with a wrecking ball and then support with a sundering shockwave, and then your own grab well. And then after the first grab will pop, they're fucked again because they're stuck again. And then you can do your Maelstrom, and then they're pretty stuffed because the Oblivion's down. They just got Scream. Their heals aren't working. They just got Maelstrom, like, and then double Maelstrom. Like, so that's the whole idea. Would be just make sure you call those things. I've got Oblivion. I've got Scream. I've got Sacred Ground, and then on me. Just do those over and over and over and over, and then be close enough to support.
Yeah, I'm doubling back again. Sorry, but for those who came in late, we've got PTB. Everyone needs to download PTB or use a second browser when discording, because we want to start doing that from now on, double discording. We're also doing gear checks with the form that Steffi posted in the announcements. If you don't know how to do either of those two things, please just ask. There's a bunch of dudes that know how to do it, and like we don't mind helping. There's also your comms in-game. For those who showed up late, pretty much turn your in-game settings down during war times. You don't need to be hearing a shockwave go off inside your fucking soul. Turn it down. You don't need to hear that so loudly in your ear to the point where you can't hear the shock call. But yeah, just those two. I just wanted to say those again, just because it seems like a lot of people showed up late. But those are things that were gone over beforehand.
Honens, do you mean you're planning to do like 10 calls for each group in the Discord? 10
Pardon?
rooms?
No. So hold on. I'll answer that when this thing's completely finished. When everyone's able to talk. Just give me a sec.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Does
pretty
anyone
much.
want to have a go? Any bruiser that haven't had a go want to have a go?
I'll help
I
you,
think
Faye.
I was gonna say, yeah, Faye's probably the only one, but she's a tank.
No, I'll help her with her PTB.
Oh, okay, cool, yeah. Yeah, I
Anyone-
think everyone did have a go besides maybe a few healers, but I feel like the healers one is literally just telling them not to chuck their sacred early. I'm pretty sure a lot of our healers know what they're up to. They just need to be reminded, I guess, not to drop it so early.
Yeah.
I am in the process of redoing a healer training. I just need to speak to a few of the other healers before we go ahead and do that, but it will be coming.
Okay, yeah. Look, that's pretty much, yeah. I think that is it. Like, it was really simple shit that I just wanted to go over to make sure everyone was on the same page. And just had a general idea of what a simple ass combo looked like, so that you all know how to go into a clump fight properly. Like, for those who have been watching the duels that have been happening here, you can see the difference, right? Like, that clump with that exact combo that was just told to everybody, it was only like 3 seconds. In 3 seconds, that entire 5-man's dead. So if you can get that happening with every single group, we're probably just gonna roll people. Like, everyone just needs to be doing these combos really consistently.
And you have to understand that that can be done to you, so know what it feels like.
And knows what it looks like. Identify it.
Yeah, when you get grabbed, look for the Oblivion or look for the Scream, because it's coming. And when it comes, get your Sundering Shock ready, because when you get grabbed, the first thing that people try to do, so either you whirlwind out of those grab because you see it coming, right, or get your Sundering Shockwave because it's coming. If you get grab and you want to counter with the grab, you might get Path of Destiny, because they've got two supporters too, right? You try to grab, you get staggered. By the time you switch weapon, then you already scream and the Maelstrom's already come onto you. You're pretty fucked. So just see what it feels like, and then go from there. So now you'll know exactly what to look for. After every grab, you see that guy with the fucking shadow thing in his hand, he's gonna fucking kill you. So that would be your priority stun if you see one coming. And then disengage first and then re-engage yourself if you can. I think that's it, right? Unless you want to go through and then tomorrow we'll do a different trading or
Oh shit! Sorry, I was muted. My bad. I was just saying, yeah, that the training's done. I don't want to
Yep.
kind of add too much, I guess, info on top of things, and people don't know how to absorb that info properly. For those who actually have more questions about like certain situations or what Kaluna just asked before, this is probably your time to talk now. Like, you don't have to be muted anymore. We just wanted to make sure that a general idea of how things should happen should look, because I am watching the VODs, so is a lot of other people within our leadership, and I can tell you that probably 8 out of 10 times these combos and these basic things are not being done within the groups. And it's way too often. It's way too often that a lot of these things are not being done. They might sound like simple shit. Some of you might think you're good PvP players, and some of you's like, oh, I already know. But it's shown in the VODs that you are not doing it consistently. So we just thought to go over it again to make sure that everyone
what I
understood the
see a lot,
basics.
like what I see a lot when I'm watching these recording is that
Me?
it's the distance.
No, I haven't previously.
It's like people try to engage, but
Hanging out
it's
for
the
a new video.
distance, right? Like a lot of the time, what people do is, right? Let's just see where Isaac is. This is what they'll walk up to a
I am
clump. They
ordering
walk up
that
to a
new
clump and they
page
think,
of
shit, that's a fucking beautiful
tomorrow.
clump. I can't
you're
wait,
not
right? And they throw it from here. So they grab this clump, and then their team, you see where mice is? Their team's like where mice is. So I've thrown my grab well, and I'm dodging twice into it with a stun, right? And then they dodge and they scream me. And now my teammate is like maybe here. I'm inside the clump. I've just dodged twice, right? And then I'm trying to do whatever I can, but I'm stuffed. There's nobody that can support me. So the distance and the timing is very important. Before you engage, understand where your teammates are. They need to be close enough to assist you, and you need to be close enough to properly engage. Like one from here all the way to that 10 there, yeah, you can grab it, but you can't do anything from here though. Look at this. You gotta do 2 dodge, I'm out of stamina, and I'm gonna try to do stuff. Like all they have to do is whirlwind out of this, right? And now they can just engage on me. So so the timing and the distance is important. I see a lot in the videos. People just engage from like ridiculous distances. I think that's it, right? Unless somebody wants to say something or suggest something that can make our clump fight better.
Yeah, for fuck's sakes, I was muted again.
That'd be shit.
Sorry.
Just don't be shit. Learn to not be shit.
So now that we're done, pretty much everything from now on, if you want to stay to give like extra, I don't know, whatever the fuck you want to call it. If you want to stay, stay. It's literally just for very specific situational questions now, like what if this is happening, then what do we do then? Like type questions.